Zach, don't listen. What are you doing? I also hit record, by the way.
You recording?
I kind of want to make a copy of that. Get your new Animen ringtone.
Welcome everyone to Animen Watch Anime Nick Pick Edition, the bi-weekly segment where Nick picks any random anime and we react, rate, and review for your viewing pleasure. I'm Zach. Joining me as always is my good buddy Travis.
I'm Travis.
And as always, my amazing, wonderful, best of the best, super caring, super thoughtful, amazing, talented citizen of the year,
Censor Bar.
and Nick.
And Nick.
I'm over it.
So, Nick, what did you pick?
I was gonna tell you, but then you said and Nick, so I kind of don't want to tell you.
We're just gonna watch.
Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I'm sure you'll figure out what it is.
It worked!
Did it really work?
Yes! Death Note! It did it again! Is your toy broken, Travis?
My toy's broken.
We can head over and demand a refund.
New toy. My kid didn't like this toy.
It's broken.
I rate this a 5. My Peter Rabbit toy's not working, McDonald's.
Maybe your toy's just like him.
It just doesn't like you. Handing,
I have actually never watched this anime.
Neither have
I
I.
won't say anything. I will just say that I first.
Shut your mouth, sir! So then, esophagus?
Honestly, if this had an ending I'm satisfied with, I probably would like this more than any anime.
So the ending's that bad?
The ending disappointed me that much.
Alright, what episode would I stop so I don't have to watch the anime so it wouldn't get ruined if I watch it?
Well, I can't say it. It'll be a huge spoiler.
Is that an Indian?
Native American, Nick. Damn! Indians are from India. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Travis. Are we being too loud for you?
We could speak up.
Excuse the shit out of me.
He's playing a Nintendo DS!
How am I supposed to give an accurate version of what this dude's name is?
His name's Light.
Today, at approximately 11 a.m.
That guy? The one that was reading right there?
Yeah.
That guy's
That's
name?
Light.
Then what was that one thing?
That one thing? You'll find out.
No, I'm talking about the one with the war cry thing, the Indian one. Native American!
So since you've seen this, is he gonna be really whispering?
This world is rotten.
I don't think so.
Because I kind of want to turn him up if he's gonna be whispering.
Another wonderful possibility that remains speaking.
Whispering because it's a very silent anime.
I don't think we're ever gonna get you. You're not gonna get picked up. Oh my god, look at that hentai mag!
What's this?
It's Futanari. Oh god.
Wait, listen. This is funny.
I gotta go to the restroom.
Death Note. As in a notebook of death? How to use it? The human whose name is written in this note?
This is a genius show, but sometimes the dialogue is just so
It's pretty lame.
like what?
If the cause of death is written
Netflix
within 40
movie's
seconds
better.
of writing the person's name, it will harm.
Joking, I never
There's a
watched
Netflix
If the cause of death is not
Yeah, it's live
specified,
action.
Yeah,
the person
an
will simply die of a
Americanized
heart
version.
attack.
It probably would be considered pretty good by people who haven't seen the anime.
Yeah.
But I would just be like, hey, if you like the Netflix movie, watch the anime. Because you like the anime.
My sister's not a big anime person, and she watched it on Netflix one night, and she was like, "Oh, it's pretty good." And I'm all like,
Dies.
"The anime. I heard the anime is better."
The anime,
Anime is always better.
Yeah.
But you wanna know what's better than the anime? The manga.
And you know what's better than the manga?
The hentas.
Oh man, he can't help it. He's so curious.
On the
So
off chance
why
someone
curious?
dies,
These are the jokes, kid.
His captors include both children and teachers.
Now, if you choose the...
Not the children!
Looks like the notebook doesn't work.
Doesn't he have to write how they die, too?
I didn't
Just
expect
an
to do it.
Well, you can write how they die, and as long as it's possible, it'll happen.
The suspect has been found dead inside. I repeat, the suspect is now dead.
That could have been from anything.
I watched this really anime.
So it's
Because like, when I say like, it's god awful towards the end, but it's like an angel who has a kiss book.
Heart attack?
And it's like a death note, but like
No way.
you write down soulmates,
coincidence.
2 soulmates in there.
This has to
And it's
be
funny. The
coincidence.
first few episodes are funny, but then it gets really like,
It's already
this is
6:30
terrible.
now.
But yeah, since he didn't write how they died, they just die of a heart attack.
I have to test it one more time. In which
Choked
case, it
on a
should
hoagie
probably be another
in the
criminal.
bathroom.
Yeah, you gotta write things at the reporter and be like, I can't say this on national television.
I took a test on how I would die, and it said I'm gonna die of a poop explosion.
Of this?
Not this, it was just like online. Just one of those random things you could find on Facebook. or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever. It's
yeah.
like, how are you gonna die? Take the quiz. And said you're gonna die of a poop explosion. And I was like, oh.
Parents
Steve from Blue's Clues!
Wait, looks like we'll be
Or that's brother.
Damn, I'm gonna make an anime called Blue's Clues.
You want to come?
Yeah, of course.
It's Blue's Clues and You coming November.
What's up,
Ugh.
Oh, that is such a
He looks
stud.
like he belongs on initial D.
Like,
Whoa!
Jesus, like in public too.
yeah, you gotta do anything?
Writing their names right now.
Now, what will happen?
Oh, that was smart.
Light is a genius. What makes this show so great is the 2 main characters.
So are they all Reapers?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a simple way of describing them.
So I'm guessing Light is the good guy.
Nobody's
Okay.
good. Nobody's good. He's killing people.
This show it's so complicated to
Then
explain,
it's fine. It's not explained.
but that's a
Just
good
plots.
thing because it's so good.
Is this a Nick pick or is this a Zach pick?
I know, right?
If you had that and you were gonna write somebody's name, would you write weird stuff like how they die?
If I had a death note, I would never write anyone's name in it.
He could write
Goodness.
the person who created Boku no Pico.
These are the high
No, because he also created Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to stay
Ha!
in my room.
Oh my god.
You've taken quite a liking to it.
No. You.
That's what I would do.
They used to be why is your pants down? I was
What you have is no
Did you really just say that you don't have just any ordinary notebook? Like, I'm pretty sure he knows he doesn't have an ordinary notebook.
fact. And now that I've witnessed the proof of its power, I only feel more confident in what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you gave me an F on my test?
To make their world in the past. I'm not gonna do anything to you. The no
Same.
Light?
Mom, oh, the mom. Who's in there? Nothing, Mom. I'm watching porn.
Oh, good boys.
How the f did she not see him?
going on? Mom can't see him?
Oh, only he can because of Death Note.
In other words, the Death Note is the bond.
You're like an annoying Jiminy Cricket. If you want to see it that way, yes.
Don't be so vain. It just happened to fall around here and you just happened to pick it up. And that's all there is to it. That's
Actually,
why
I was trying to give it to someone else.
the most
That
popular
Steve kid
Cut
from
to
Blue's Clues.
cut to me. The f is this? Yeet!
Then I pick it up. Oh boy! Oni-chan!
This Shinigami haven't got much to do these
That's me. I pick it up.
gambling.
I gotta go to the restroom.
It's time to Death Note.
I want the world to know of my existence. That there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the wicked.
Yeah,
This kid gave me a boner.
they're called the Phantom Thieves.
You saw that look in his eyes, though. He's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
This kid's hardcore. All right, you think you're dark and edgy? I'll f***ing show you dark and edgy.
I listen to Papa Roach every day, kid.
Ooh, That's the fuck.
Really, I killed 2 men.
Oh, this third place?
Look at me, I'm like Slipknot's wet dream.
What's their names? Their official names?
The Shinigami?
They're all Slipknot members.
Exactly what
Basically.
This one just happens to be Corey Taylor.
They're like,
Dude, it's like Sephiroth's coming to play. Get out, Mom! Write fanfiction!
This isn't even the most intense he gets when writing.
This is the most intense I've seen, so this is the book.
What are you telling me? He pops a boner?
No, there's an episode.
I'm pretty sure he came watching that.
Yes, he spit right out. He's all like,
12 times? I must be getting old. Back when I was a teen and back when I was a wee lad.
I thought I heard chanting. I thought I heard, oh.
There was. I watched the whole time. You got skills, kid.
You got mean skills.
So Light just said he's going to become the new god of the world.
Okay.
Sorry, Vegeta's already that. Dang, you broke my heart.
Alright, Zach. Why don't you tell us the story?
You tell us the plot in this one. You're spent from writing all that. You're spent, I can tell. You take
No,
it.
it was kind of a little hard to hear, so.
It was a little lower.
It was a little
Audio-wise.
Audio-wise, it was a little lower, so.
Do you want to explain the first episode then?
Sure.
We're gonna reverse it.
Sure, we'll reverse it.
Just this once.
So, basically, a death note falls from this other world full of Shinigami, who all have their own death notes. And they're basically like, Grim Reapers, where when it's time for someone to die, they'll write a name in the death note, and then the person dies. One falls from the sky from a Shinigami named Ryuk. Light finds it. He decides to test it, see if it really works. And then he tests it by taking out a criminal. And then when he realizes it works, he decides to use it on a bunch of criminals.
I don't think he knew it worked. He just needed to test it like 157 times.
Just to be sick.
Just to be sick.
Because if it only happens like 100 times, it's
a
just
fluke.
a coincidence.
It is.
But if it happens like 157 times, okay, now we're talking. So he does that, and he goes crazy with it, and eventually Ryuk meets up with him and explains to him, like, hey, now that you have this death note, it's yours, but you can't, when you die, you're not going to go to heaven or hell. There's some rules about it. By the way, only those who've used the death note can see me, or have touched the death note can see me and hear me. And Light decides he's going to use the death note to get rid of the vermin, as he
he's a
describes them,
Freaking psycho.
of the world, and he claims that he's going to be the new god of the world. And
He sounds like pain.
deliver righteous justice on those he feels deserves it. And that's where it ends.
He sounds like Ansem, doesn't he?
So does it work for you?
No, this is stupid. What the heck? Why in the world would you want to pick up a death note? What, like a notebook of death?
He's writing.
That is one of the...
He's writing fanfic.
No, yeah, it works for me.
He's writing fanfic.
It works for me, of course.
He's writing fanfic.
Yes, Nick, he's writing fanfic.
He's
Damn!
writing fanfic.
Nick?
It totally works for me. I do have a question though.
Okay.
All right,
Might
so-
have the answer.
Ryuk said that he's got other books. Does that mean that the Shinigamis actually report to like a head guy?
Yeah, they did say something about like, oh, you convinced them to give you another one.
That just brings up all these questions.
Yeah, there's a head Shinigami that gives the other Shinigami notebooks, because eventually a notebook's gonna fill up, so they're gonna need a new one. But Ryuk misplaced his and managed to get a new one, and the one he misplaced is the one Light got.
Misplaced.
Misplaced, yeah.
He did that on purpose.
So yeah, that's how you answer the question.
All right.
Travis, does it work for you?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Zach, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is going to be Light, because he's a
that
freaking
fanfic.
genius.
That fanfic.
He's also psychotic.
That fanfic.
He makes writing
fanfic.
in a notebook look so freaking epic, and I kind of like how he just decides like almost instantly, like, yeah, I'm gonna use this notebook to kill all the criminals, and I think that's right of me to do it.
Have you ever
Because
read
I
the
wouldn't
fanfic?
do that, and I think that's going too far. But there are some who might consider what Light's doing as a good thing. Some might say, well, hey, the ends justify the means. That's what makes the show interesting at first. It gets even better later on when they introduce another genius character.
Did you write that fanfic though?
All right, Nick.
My favorite character, I want to say the guy. It was the guy on the bike. You know that one handsome dude who like had the ugly teeth and all like that. That weird chin. It was him. But then he tried to rape a girl. So screw him. It's probably Ryuk.
Ryuk the Shinigami?
Yeah, cause he's all like how he comes in. He's all the reason. Oh, I was just bored. Then once the kid told him his reason, like how he's killing all these people, and like that glistening in his eyes, all, you're a prodigy. You're a prodigy.
I'm so proud.
Because the only thing that came in my head, Travis, was a big mouth, Maurice. Because how we were talking with it.
Yeah.
Oh god. This kid's his own hormone monster.
My favorite character is Ryuk, right?
Yeah.
Ryuk, because of apples.
That's actually a funny reason.
We should give this out of Death Notes.
Scale 1 to 5 Death Notes?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give this. Just on the first episode alone, it has a really good concept. Light's a really good character. I do like Ryuk. All that put into consideration, I kind of want to give it a 5, but like it gets better later on. Like the middle part is the best part. That's a 5. So is this really as good as the middle part?
No, because it's the first episode.
That's why I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. 4.5 out of 5.
Is that
It
reasonable?
is really, really,
Or do I add the joke?
really good.
No, it's reasonable.
I have a Death Note, by the way, so just to let you know.
And I'm still here, so it doesn't work.
I don't have it with me right now.
But yeah, 4.5. It's really, really good, but it gets better. But even if I had never seen this, I still think I'd probably give it 4 or 4.5. But I definitely want to see more.
That's not your choice, that's the audience.
That is
Nick.
evidence. Or I could just go home and watch my sister as a whole series on DVD.
No. I was gonna give it a 4.5 because they didn't show when he opens it. There's no Oni-chan, and it pissed me off.
Pickle!
It
Pickle! Pickle.
No, I'm gonna give it a 5. It was actually very entertaining.
5.
Like for first episode 2, considering what the last 2, it wasn't like it was still dialogue, but it kept me entertained.
Yeah.
Probably because we were talking and like through it the whole time too, but it was also very entertaining.
Well, yeah, you know, we got to provide commentary in an attempt to entertain the audience.
I still think that when it dropped in his face, he realized he saw a boob.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because it was a little light on the voicing, on the audio.
A little light, huh?
Yeah. It was a little
He
light.
wanted Oni-chan too.
It was a little light on the, so I couldn't really hear much, but I did enjoy it because it's fun to pick fun at. I mean, like we were kind of like going at it the entire
We were having
time.
a blast.
So I give it 4.5 because they got a lot of material there that's like fun to watch, and like when you can like laugh and joke around and like enjoy the substance that you're given, then it's a good anime. I feel like,
Yeah,
'cause
it's having a fun time.
I'm just having a fun time, and I enjoy it. But I'm giving it a 4.5 because,
I'm gonna challenge you on that.
It could
We
be
made
a
fun of what? Bo and Korean Chin Chin.
But not as much.
not as much as this.
Well, it was a different type of made fun of.
We'll see you all next week.